up guys, welcome to today's video. Thank you ever so much for choosing one of my videos to watch. It means the absolute world to me. Today we're doing something a little bit different, a mental health video. I have uploaded a couple of these as a playlist if you'd like to go have a little look. It's just where I'm like open, honest, raw, whichever word you want to use about my experiences with mental health and cope with, you know, your thoughts, your feelings, how you deal with those emotions in a positive and healthier way. It's all entirely personal obviously with mental health, but these are just a few things that I found help me. Go ahead, get comfy, get cozy, grab a snack. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so today I really wanted to focus on the topic of creating like a safe environment for yourself when you're feeling low, in whichever way that means for you, whatever mental health condition you have, or if you've not been diagnosed, you just feel a bit pants that day. That's normal, we all feel like that sometimes. So I thought I'd give some tips on how to create a safe space where for your brain, for your body, you know, somewhere where you can be warm and just comforted. And tip number one is have a blanket. That is my number one tip, because I have a pink one, it's fluffy and it's amazing. I also have about 10 more, but the boyfriend pinches them, but he wouldn't admit it. Having blankets or one blanket or something like that and some cushions and things can really, something just to wrap yourself in, can feel like a hug, can make you feel secure whether you're by yourself or someone else. If you've got a blanket or something you can just wrap around you, it can be amazing and a really good option. So if you know you have access to that, that would be amazing. I think that's my main tip, is that no matter where your safe place is, if you've got something warm and just to wrap around you, maybe you've got a heated one, you're lucky and you can electric it and make it warm, that's extra amazing. But something that you know that you can use to just ground yourself. I just find that it really just helps to like ground me whenever I have this like pink blanket. My dad got it for me for Christmas last year. It's, you know, it's not hugely expensive over the top, it's just a pink blanket and it makes me feel so much better. And the same goes if you want a teddy bear. Okay, we're all adults here, or you know, teenagers, whichever. We all love a teddy bear. If you've got a teddy bear or something special like that from your childhood, I don't know, a soft toy, something like that, have that in your safe space. Keep that with your blanket, because you can give it a hug and it makes life better, and it, you know, smells nice. You can spray it with, I don't know, perfume that your mum wears or whichever. Just having a teddy bear, that's rule set number two. Add comfort, have a teddy bear. That would honestly be my next rule. Number three would be, if you can manage, change into some pajamas or some comfy clothes, because having something super comfy, at the moment I've got like velvety pajamas on, that you've been at work all day or you've been out, you're not feeling too fab, or you've been at home all day, you just put on some fresh pajamas, knowing that you've got something that you can put on that really helps you doing an activity. You can ground yourself, thinking, right, I'm here, I'm going to take my top off, I'm going to put my top on. It can just bring your brain to a new way of thinking. Even just right, I'm gonna, you know, pop my bottoms on, I'm gonna put my top on, I'm gonna put, you know, a big dressing gown on, you know, I've got my blanket, I'm gonna cuddle my teddy bear. It just helps with the process of getting you to a place where you feel secure, warm, safe. Your brain can just a little bit, you know. So definitely if you can change into some, you know, tracky bottoms or some pajamas, or maybe you've got a favorite onesie, you know, you can make sure that you've got that. Even if you haven't washed it, it needs wash, wear it one more night and that makes you feel better, that's absolutely fine. Who cares, you know, it doesn't matter. Just having some clothes that make you feel safe and secure. It sounds silly, clothes, but they do, they make, you know, can make you feel safe and secure. And then you know, right, I am in my safe place, I am in my pajamas, it's okay to be just feeling a little bit vulnerable, and you just need to put your jammies on and have a rest somewhere warm. And the clothes, you know, soft fabrics, it can all help you just feel more at peace with your surroundings, because sometimes it can get very overwhelming. But if you've got something calm, you're just popping your jammies on, that's okay, that's absolutely fine. I honestly think having some really nice pajamas or a nightgown, dressing gown, whichever, can really help just to give you something just to do, to focus on. And then your, you know, your brain knows that when you're in your pajamas, that's your time to relax. That's it, you're done for the day, you know, you're just focusing on you, and that's what you're doing, and that's what your brain is telling you to do. So that's my next tip. Tip number three is, think of, like, if you like to watch TV, read a book, play a video game, do some colouring book or anything like that, have like a safe program, I call it. I've heard some people call it that before, or a safe book or a safe pencil case that you always use, because I find that if I don't want to do anything or anything like that, I have a couple of safe programs that are my favourite things to watch, a couple of like cartoons and stuff. Bob's Burgers is one. Don't ask me why. It just is. You know, if it brings back happy memories, you enjoy watching it with certain people, or just by yourself. You know, a favourite book that you love to read. You know, I can't bother to do anything, but my brain wants to do something even though I can't be bothered. We all know the thoughts. We've all been there. You can't bother, but you want to. But your brain's telling you no. If you've got like a safe program, a safe video game, something, you know, you can turn to that when you want to do something and you want to feel secure and do something that makes you happy, even if you don't want to watch something new that might scare you, watching a new program or something, or a new book you're not quite ready to read. Pick up, you know, The Hobbit and read it. I don't even know if that's a book, I'm not sure. Lord of the Rings, that's definitely one. I know that you can go and read your favourite book. For example, anything by Philippa Gregory. For me, I know I can just go pick it up, I'm good, I'm set, I'm happy to read it. But starting a new book, I've got some new books on my shelf, I'm not quite ready to read those yet, and that's absolutely fine, so I'm just gonna read some of my favourites. That's fine. That way it also means you have like a little sense of achievement, because okay, you couldn't manage to do the dishwasher that day, but you managed to play your favourite video game, or you know, whichever, on your Nintendo or something like that. I don't game, how can you tell? But you managed to do that, and that's a real achievement, and that's amazing. You know, you actually managed to, you know, you put on your jammies and your blanket and you sat and you watched your favourite safe programme, and that was amazing. And that's a real sense of achievement that you managed to do something. And the, you know, the first step to getting towards managing to do something, even when you really don't want to, not that you have to do it, it's just an option. If you really feel like doing something but you don't want to, but you do, and your brain's going, you know, you managed, oh, I'm gonna watch, you know, Bob's Burgers because that's my safe TV programme. I know I'm okay when I watch that, I don't panic about it, it's familiar. And it puts me in that secure place and helps just to ground me and take my mind off things. And that can be such a sense of achievement. And then sometimes when you're feeling a bit better or a bit more adventurous, you might want to play a new video game or might watch something else, and that's fine. But you know, if you ever have a day where you just don't, the world just seems a bit much, you can go and watch something that you've watched 100 times before, that you know you're going to enjoy, something you've read, a particular chapter of a book you love to read. You know, you can just turn to that and it can just help you center yourself, get yourself in a more positive place, and it's brilliant. The same can go for things like foods as well. Obviously everyone's different with their eating, and obviously different eating disorders and things like that, and when you're not feeling very well, obviously eating, it can be a sensitive subject for people, but sometimes if you find you're able, there might be a safe food or a safe drink. For me it's a cup of coffee, even if I'm worried about, you know, don't want to eat anything or anything like that. I know a cup of coffee can help me just get something in, you know, something in my system, and that's really good. Obviously if you can't manage that, you know, that's fine, deal with that, but sometimes it can work with food and drink as well. That's sort of the point I'm making, if you can manage it. So I think those are my main sort of tips today. It's only a short video. I just wanted to just do another, I realised I hadn't done a mental health video for a while, and obviously when I do them I want to make sure they're, you know, easy to watch, to the point, and you know, nothing too over the top. So yeah, if you do find any of these tips helpful, then please go ahead and let us know. If you have your own tips, and drop them in the comments. Yeah, please take care of yourselves. My inboxes are always open, drop me a message. We're all here, you know, we're all in the same boat, and we all need to, you know, spread the love. So take care of yourselves. You are strong and fabulous, my little stars, and I shall see you again soon. Bye.